Perfect segue. Aaron Rodgers.
You could segue into Rodgers any day on any sports show. Doesn't, yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, as you probably know, you're watching this right now. Aaron Rodgers has, confirmed, reworked his deal. He's going to be a Green Bay Packer for one more year.
One more year.
Yeah, here, I just have
year.
two little things here. This is his reworked deal.
Lay it on me.
For those of you that may be not familiar, the 2023 year in his original contract is voided, making 2022 his final year on the contract. And forfeiture provisions were removed from the contract, preventing the Packers from pursuing prorated portions of Rodgers' signing bonus, meaning that Rodgers would not lose any of the signing bonus or roster bonus money that he received this year, which is around $14 million.
Oh, just a hay penny.
Just so much happening there.
How do you feel about it?
Well, okay, I'm glad he's playing. As people that root for the Detroit Lions, it's not great as Detroit Lions fans.
Yeah.
However, he's too good of a player because he had mentioned on Wednesday of this week, so July 28th, Rodgers admitted that he considered retirement and detailed his offseason-long standoff with the Packers. I don't know if that was real, if he actually molded over, or
maybe for a hot second.
Consider it. But the concept is, or the point being, he's too good of a player to sit out because of money or a contract standoff.
Too much talent to just back out of the game.
Yeah, or like take a year off like Le'Veon Bell did. And that hurts my soul because Le'Veon Bell is a fellow Spartan. I'm a fellow Spartan.
Oh, you went to the green one.
I did. I went to the good old college by the Cedar River.
Ooh.
Go green. Go white. So that was like a couple years into his NFL career, and so he was way much more in his prime than Rodgers at what,
36, 35?
Mid-30s.
It's got to be 35.
Too old, but still way too good. What are your thoughts?
Well, obviously, as a Detroit Lions fan, first and foremost, screw Rodgers.
Sure. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, sure, you understand. But as you're saying, as a fan of the game of football, you watch the guy play and you're like, there's a reason he won the MVP last year. When I look at Rodgers as a fan of football, he is too talented as a fan to be like, oh, you're just done? You just decided to quit? And it's kind of sad. Like, Brady's 43 playing and Rodgers is 35, saying, like, if you took care of yourself or if your body was anywhere, I think just Brady sold his soul to the devil, but different story. You did something. Rodgers, I'm okay that he's playing one more year in Green Bay. Sure, part of me was like, oh, I hope he's just done because I can't stand losing to you 2 times a year.
Right.
They're the hardest days. I probably swear more those 2 days out of the other 363 that exist.
Just because of what he does to us and how he
does it. Yeah. And with just a straight face the whole time. He's just like, it's the worst.
Oh, keep talking.
So there's that portion to it. However, to me, I'm like, you know what? As a Lions fan, he's playing one more season. I'm okay with that because this season for the Lions, it's not a winning season. This season is all about player development. It's about the Lions making progress under a new staff. There's all of that that's happening. And so for me, Rodgers plays one more year. He's going to kick our butt 2 more times this year. Big whoop. That's all right. It'll be great. I'll just accept it for what it is. I wouldn't even want hope going into this year, being like, well, we're playing Green Bay and Rodgers isn't playing, so maybe we'll get a W, and tricking myself like a Lions fan into being like, winning season. That's not what I'm looking for. This year is all about player development, gaining a new culture shift. This way next year, when Rodgers is out of town.
And then we got Jordan Love to deal with.
The Detroit Lions make some big moves. We move forward. We take the NFC North. We go to the Super
You heard it here first, folks.
Super Bowl 2023.
So if you want to
not really
put your bets in on FanDuel.
We will win the NFC North by 2023.
That's okay, so 2 years?
2 years. Next year we contend for it. We lose in the end.
To who?
To the Vikings, obviously. Kirk Cousins, the most bland quarterback there is. But he doesn't care anymore. And you know what?
He doesn't.
I will say this
He doesn't
about
care
the
anymore.
the Rodgers-Packers standoff. I hate Rodgers, but I agree with what he did as a player. I'm totally fine with what he did. Green Bay, the organization, is out of their mind for the way they handled the situation.
Did you know that they're publicly owned?
Yes.
And maybe that's why, because they got too many cooks in the kitchen, or
Yep.
whatever you want to use your analogy there. Yeah, no. Did you see his analyst day or whatever, where he spoke to the press, basically coming back?
Yes. Yep.
And how he basically was just like, yeah, I'm really bummed that they let go, and then he's listed
He
off
named 10
all of these
10
players.
Packers. He's like, this guy, y'all suck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you know what?
He's right.
He's right. And as a fan of the game, I look and I'm like, Rodgers has been really screwed in Green Bay. He has won Super Bowl. One.
Really?
Do you not, like, in my mind, I'm like, Rodgers probably won 3. Like, if you were to just be like,
I was thinking
rapid
3.
fire, how many did this guy win? This guy did. If you said Rodgers, I'd be like, oh, yeah, 3. And then you're like, wait. I'm glad he's got one more year. One last year that I have to deal with him in Detroit, pelvic thrusting in the end zone.
Oh, he did that, didn't he?
Against Tampa Bay.
I remember that. I sent you that as like a GIF a few
it was
days
terrible.
later.
You ruined my Monday and Tuesday.
I know. It's great.
And then we had men's softball, and that ruined my Wednesday.
Wow, that ruins a lot of days.
It's a weird situation. I'm glad that Rodgers is leaving. Thank God. I would love to see him play for another city and see what he could do in another city. Get out of Green Bay. Let Green Bay be terrible for 20 years. Please, God, I beg of you, send that manna down.